So I have returned once again today to do the next episode in the 3月のライオン saga, being episode 9. And as we know, it's getting pretty freaking fine right now. We're getting excuse me. God, my throat's going a bit weird today. I can barely speak. I'm probably by tomorrow I'll be like a musky British guy. That's how it's all gonna go down my throat, because my throat is killing me. So yes, anyway, back today with 3月のライオンepisode 9, and as we know, it's getting pretty freaking serious. We've got a shogi match this week, and all in all, don't know what's gonna happen next, but I'm interested to find out how it's gonna go down, whether or not he actually will win this match, or not he actually might get upped in the actual rankings as well. So yeah, let's just actually kind of get this show on the road. Hopefully we get, apparently this actually might be split, like the core might be split, which actually kind of is disappointing. It's kind of like, no, I don't want to see this anime go. I want to go into next year kind of still watching it, because the show's so god damn it! Why does this sometimes want to do it and not other times? Alright, there we are. And hopefully it's not a split core, because that'd be disappointing. I kind of like this show way too much for it to be split. But if Shaft's got problems at the budget times, then I guess we have to kind of take it. Anyway, I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore. Anyhow, let's actually begin this mofo. So yes, in 3, 2, 1, let's begin now. With the cool ass opening, which is the best part of the whole entire first section of this anime. It's just the opening is so freaking good. I think it might be confirmed it's a split. Oh, really? That's disappointing. I don't want to see it go. I love this anime way too much to see it go. Hopefully to say, oh no guys, by the way, we just shafted all of you. We're actually doing it, so don't worry. Like, this shaft everyone completely. I don't know. The opening is one of the best parts of the whole entire anime. It works so freaking damn well. It just encompasses everything about the anime in an opening. It's actually really, really freaking good. There's so much context. Plus, the anime itself is amazing, but the song itself is like top tier. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore. My lack of sleep is actually probably getting to my head. Really? Seriously, Shaft's in debt? I could ever see Shaft in debt, because they have thingy. They have Monogatari, which is actually doing freaking damn well. I could never actually, well, I could probably, no, still then I can't see it ever happening. So there's things you kind of like, could Shaft be in debt? Because the amount of stuff they produce that gets really popular as well must sell quite a bit. It's not like it doesn't sell anything. I've seen stuff get really freaking popular by them. Kind of scary. Damn. Didn't Aniplex basically mess up everyone anyway? It's still a really scary line. And I like the use of the thunder bit is there as well, because the whole entire motif of thunder last week, it had a whole shock from the actual train. They get 12% of shares. They get less than 12%. Freaking hell! God, the industry, that's horrible. Damn. God, it's just that's terrible. I kind of really feel sorry for him. a very large amount of time, actually. I love that. I love how the show actually just always constantly like kind of plays your perception, like how you think the season could play out. It's like really, really freaking depressing, but it's something completely different. It's really, really well done. You thought maybe he might be saying, "Oh, please let me lose. I want to retire," but it's like, just I want to go home and just let me win. Figure out a way. Please God, let me win this. It was really well done. Curveballs are real. Literally, when his anime does really damn well, is it curveballs you constantly. Ow. Snuggy, Shogi. I can't even speak English anymore. Shogi snap porn. Oh, that sounds like the episode title should have been. I quite like also the idea how they're actually presenting the shogi now. Like, ever since Nikaido kind of showed everyone else the book, and also us, it kind of almost plays into how shogi's presented now, which is kind of neat. It's almost kind of pseudo childlike. Actually, it's kind of cool. It's got Darth Vader come out of the background as well. I think way too loud, I'm not too sure. Just pause it way briefly. I'm going to shut my door just a tiny weeny bit. Oh, okay, that's better. Didn't know whether or not my microphone's picking up that sound. So just in case it was, I thought I'd close my door, because if it picks it up and YouTube picks it up, and then they say, "Hey, mate, no," like, and didn't take my channel down, I'd be really pissed off. So I got to take my measures today. So yeah, anyway, back on track. That's not a bit weird, but just thought I'd kind of take precautions. Door is shut though. The old NES RPG stuff as well is pretty freaking neat. It's not what I was expecting. Oh my god, it's a shogi song again. Shogi game? Shogi song. I don't say the words anymore. Holy crap. It's still kind of like how Nikaido's actually influenced the whole entirety of how shogi's presented. I think it's really freaking neat. There's the king. I think I actually learned more from Nikaido than I would have learned from Ray, which actually is kind of weird when you think about it. Simply, Nikaido's not the protagonist. Yeah, there's no subs. It's still just entirely Japanese, so I have no idea what they're saying. Sadly, I wish I did, because it would be pretty neat to actually pick up all the things they're saying, because they're probably explaining a lot about shogi right now. Crunchyroll has been a bit weird this season. Like, I haven't actually encountered that many problems with Crunchyroll, but this season they've been terrible. They've been delaying anime constantly. It's not releasing subs when they're meant to, never telling you why they haven't done it. Just releasing episode on its own in Raw, and it's like, guys, yeah, I can't. The problem is Funimation's basically being completely demolished because they now just make dubs for Crunchyroll. So that's just that, which actually is kind of depressing because they don't actually license that many shows anymore, which isn't dubs. From what I've seen, at least. This season, I don't think they announced these acquisitions. Top of my head, that's not a dub. Chew. She ain't so beautiful. She's scary as hell. And really, really hot. Which is actually kind of a really bad combo. This is a different turn. I did not expect again. Very different turn. Get a history lesson right now. I'm like, I accept this. Love Ray's expression. Ray's expression is the best thing about it. He's just like, please, why am I here? Why am I listening to this? But now I know about the soul of Aizu. Now I know. I could imagine it probably Shaft to just extend it just to make it. I didn't pull a David P and just make a whole entire 2 episodes out of just one thing. But I'm glad they made it longer because it actually is quite fun. Did he just do a pseudo shaft neck? Was he gonna do the shaft neck and didn't do it? Didn't go to full Monty, as us English would say. Can't understand what the word full Monty means. I think it goes go all the way or something like that. But he didn't do it. He went and it stopped. Wow. That shot was amazing. Jesus Christ. No, it's just gone dark again. Well, that got deep. Wow. All right. Oh God, Kyoko. Like, can't she just be hot and nice, not hot and awful person? So managed to persuade him then. Curveballed again. Oh wow, that episode was amazing. I was expecting that, but I thoroughly loved it. That was a curveball and a fracking half. Literally. Wasn't expecting it. Like, yeah, I love how the show just always does it. It does it so eloquently. Something I never. It's something you didn't. It's something that you never realize, but once you realize it's done really freaking down well, you're like, I really love it. Like, it's just so freaking good. You can't take it for granted when you think about it. When something doesn't handle itself really freaking down well, you're kind of like, oh wow, now you're gonna notice it. But this one just curveballs you like every 5 seconds, but does it so freaking damn well. As if I'm ham-fisted. You get what I mean? It was. I was expecting his reason for retiring was the reason for not retiring was because if he was to retire, then he had to do housework. Was not expecting it. Like his idea of continuing is like you can act big at home and everything like that. He doesn't have to do chores or anything like that. I was not expecting it. Like if he took the scene that came before it with Kyoko and then Ray telling Kyoko, look, he's not retiring at all. He's like, well, what's happening here? And then he just goes, "Oh yeah, I'm not retiring because I don't want to go home and not act big to my actual family." It's kind of like what? Like it's just you don't expect it, but you kind of like that's actually pretty good. Good job, anime and manga. You got me. You got me good. Especially what he was actually saying before as well. Wow, the actual end card's pretty cool as well. Quite the end card. The end card's really cool. Oh man, that was a freaking awesome episode. Oh god, I can't get over it. It was so freaking good. It was so blood unexpected. Like, man, this show, it doesn't disappoint. It continues to kind of be a breath of fresh air among the mediocrity of the anime that it comes out. God, like, I don't know. I didn't expect the ending. I was not expecting it. But what happened before to what happened then at that 1 second, I was like, wow. It was totally like out of the blue. Like, whoa. Well, I can tell just by the preview that it's gonna be like fracking, like, whew. Like, he just straight up said, "Why is Christmas so?" Oh no. Not tears. I don't want tears just before Christmas. No. I don't want it to be like a Christmas episode that just kind of makes me depressed. Can't be having that, okay? I don't like Christmas themed episodes that make me depressed. Just, no. But either way, I kind of liked the whole idea of Ray being the Grim Reaper. Kind of when you think about it, he isn't a character you expect him to be bad, but in the context of what he does, he kind of is bad. Like, he doesn't technically want to avidly do these things. That's one of those things the show actually always does pretty freaking damn well. It always makes Ray not to be the person that he wants to. It makes him not want to do what he actually does, which is technically really freaking bad. In essence, how he destroyed that whole entire family that he actually joined, and how he actually became the Grim Reaper for this bloke. But in the end, didn't really, because in the end, he actually carried on doing shogi. But still, you get what I mean. He literally just became something he didn't want to become. He literally just carried on like normal. Like, it's just an ordinary game to him. But to someone else, it's kind of like, you literally went in there to destroy what I had left, and then I couldn't ever stand thought of it. It was really, really well done. Like, it's one of those things that's kind of like, wow. This motif, it keeps going and going and going with the whole idea of Ray becoming this person that you don't think he is. He doesn't actually avidly want to become, but he technically inadvertently becomes that person. So I thought it was really, really freaking well done. In the end, it still kind of averts the whole idea of what it does with the Grim Reaper aspect, because you had the whole idea of him being the child of God still, because you had the idea of the actual plane of, like, sunlight coming into the room and kind of presenting like the child of God, like how he was before. It's actually so freaking well done. It's just a motif that they won't get over, but it's so freaking well done. Reiterate that sentence. It's a theme they won't ever abandon, but I'm glad they don't abandon it, because it's so freaking well done how they do it, how they present Ray to be this child of God, really, when you think about it. Like, he is this big O person when you think about it. Just, man. And then you got Kyoko as well, which I don't know. She's so freaking hot, but she's such a terrible person. It's kind of like, why do you conflict me, woman? Why are you doing this? Why couldn't you be hot and a nice person, not hot and a bad person? It's just, even before the actual game, like, kind of happened, before the whole entire show game actually happened, you had Kyoko just saying to him, look, you are putting out a senile dog. It's kind of like, yeah. When you think about it, if he loses, he retires. It's like putting a dog down. Like, it's just, you're taking away a person's livelihood that's been going for 40 years. Like, he generally is destroying someone's life once again. Like, it's inadvertently happening to him. Like, it's one of those things you kind of like, yeah, he inadvertently is a kind of, not avidly want to become, technically kind of is a pseudo bad guy. Like, it's just a little, like, kind of subtext for bad guy. It's kind of pretty well done when you think about it. Goku is perfect that way. She'd be bland. Yeah, it's true. She'd be bland if she was really nice. But it's the problem is, it kind of conflicts you as a character. You kind of like, I don't want to be attracted to you because you're terrible, but I am. Why? That's the only problem with Kyoko. That I see. It's kind of like, I don't want to be, but you're freaking hot. Damn it. All right, Anna, you got me. You got me. I thought Kairi's best girl, but thought the only girl for me was a Kairi, but clearly Kyoko is up there now, apparently, because I have. Don't know why I have some affiliation with Kyoko. She's a terrible person, but I don't know why. Maybe she's just voiced really freaking damn well, and actually can just, I don't know. It's something about her. I don't know. Besides her being attractive, it's just, I don't know. But either way, Kyoko, terrible person. That's still what we've got to reiterate. We've got to say to ourselves, Kyoko's a terrible person, and Kairi's the best thing that happened to anime since damn, I don't know who else we can actually probably say, but still, you know what I mean. But yeah. Oh, God damn it. Oh, God. You can see probably my throat is actually technically dying a tiny bit. That's why I got to kind of end this thing a bit shorter than usual, because I don't want to die. Like, my throat doesn't want to kind of cake it today, because I want to keep my voice slightly. High Score Girl. I haven't read High Score Girl. I kind of saw the end cards. I'm like, it actually looks pretty freaking good. And I was like, that actually looks interesting, but I haven't read it. I'm going to go and read it now. This actual anime gets me into mangakas that I haven't read before, read in a long time. The whole entire idea of the guy with Berserk as well. I was like, hey, it's the guy from Berserk. I was like, I'm going to read Berserk now. And I kind of got some pretty scary parts. So I was kind of like, yeah, just kind of just put Berserk down for a little bit and not come back to it for a long while and come back to it later on. But yeah. I still love this anime. It has so many things that I just love. I got a message on my watch. But god dang. I'll go and follow him now as well. But god damn it, this show just does so many things so freaking damn well that you don't... it's one of those things I don't think people watch it enough to actually kind of... I don't know. I don't know if people kind of... I don't know if enough people watch it just to kind of... make it seem worth it, because I see a lot of people talk about it, but I don't see everyone talk about it. Like, everyone I would imagine talk about it. Actually, it's kind of depressing. I was kind of like, man, this show deserves more praise. This show deserves Anime of the Year, which probably it might get if it finishes at the end of this year. Then, if it's split into 2 calls, I guess I could get Anime of the Year. I guess that's the case. But no, I think it deserves more praise than it gets. Like, it's an eloquent anime. It just does everything so bloody damn well. Like, it's just one of those things. I just love it. And then Matsunoga was such a freaking awesome guy as well. I did not expect to love him so much, because he actually is an opposition to Rei. He's the guy we shouldn't really kind of get behind, but I just loved him. I thought he was actually really freaking cool as well. How can everyone? What does everyone hate Shaft for? I've never seen Shaft hate. No, that's kind of weird. I've never actually seen people hate on Shaft. I've seen people like, yeah, Shaft is pretty freaking not the best studio in the world. I always see them up there with the Bones and the Madhouses and the... That's pretty much it, I think. Like, and Production IGs, I think. Besides Production IGs, kind of gotten a bit woo lately. Though I kind of like them still. They're kind of cool. I accept Shaft, though I still have not watched the whole entirety of Monogatari, because I will get around to it one day, but not today or not tomorrow. Probably when I'm just like, I don't know. I need to find a time to watch that show. That's what I've actually encountered. I need to find times to watch those Monogataris because they're so freaking like mind bending. But yeah, 3 Guts No Line, top tier. It's a good show. It's an amazing show. It does so many things so eloquently that I don't think people give it enough praise. I think it's one of those things that I'm now beginning to pick up on Shaft's like visual like kind of cues and visual like aspects of their shows, because yeah, they do it quite often. I've never picked up on it before, but they do it so many freaking damn times that once you actually kind of realize it, you kind of appreciate their work a lot more. You kind of just, that's one of those things. I think it was, I swear, was it? Well, it wasn't Baki. I think it was Is it Keen's Monogatari? There was one other anime besides Ode Monogatari, not Ode Monogatari, or One Monogatari, I think it's called. There was one before it that was 2 episodes long as well. That there was one of it which kind of it had the same kind of aspects of visual aspects, like with how it framed certain shots and how it kind of presented a bit more insight into the characters. I can't remember what it's called, but it was one of, I swear it's Aragi's sister, that they presented inside as like birdcage, like trapped. I thought it was actually really freaking neat. I thought, wow, that's actually really cool. But now you pick up on them more often, kind of like, yeah, I like it. I like Shaft. Kind of makes me kind of accept them for the crap that was Nisekoi Season 2. Like, that show still freaking just at the back of my brain just reminds me that that was a terrible show and that was a terrible sequel to an amazing show. But either way, anyway. I'm going to lie down for a bit, so I'm feeling like crap. So yes, with what said, I'm indeed being the driver. If you have enjoyed this stream as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed, it does something quite a bit. If you have enjoyed my content here, and you do not leave a sub, then do leave a sub, because indeed, it does something quite a bit. But until tomorrow with iron-blooded orphans. I shall see you guys later.